Hi, I'm Rachel Gould, and my world history students were working on a child labor in modern society project, and they used TOUCHcast to present newscasts giving information that they researched and curated a dialogue explaining exactly what's going on in different countries, what the motivations are, what the economic factors are, and coming up with suggestions for how this could be changed, and of course how it relates to the United Nations Declaration of the Rights of the Child. Now, the reason they were talking about child labor today around the world is that we were talking about the Industrial Revolution and child labor in England, which of course was made illegal in 1836. So making a connection to today sort of makes it come to life for them, makes it seem a little more immediate, especially since we're all wearing so many clothes that were made by child laborers.
Hi, I'm Stephanie FISHEL, and I teach 11th grade world history. Part of our end unit for the Industrial Revolution was an assignment that I've created with some other teachers to highlight child labor in and around the world today, connecting it to the fact that lots of children worked in factories during the Industrial Revolution in England, and really making it come to life for them that this is still a real issue, and because they're all getting jobs and starting work and they are aware of some of the rules and regulations that they have at their jobs, that all of those things came out of the Industrial Revolution because of some of these issues, and that it doesn't necessarily apply to everyone in the world. They've had a lot of fun using the app and doing some of the research. Some of the kids have really great characters, and they've really kind of taken it and turned it into a assignment that they've owned, and they are able to kind of add their own personalities into it, which is very obvious when you watch the final products.
So my name is Todd Whitten, and I'm a TOUCHcast user, and we had it introduced to my class AP World History last week. We did a very quick and dirty introduction. I did not spend any time with the class showing them how to use it. I just said, here's the app, get it off the App Store. They did. And we used it so that they could create TOUCHcasts that explained the scoring guide for the changeover time essay. And the changeover time essay contained 6 different elements. So I put the students in groups of 6 kids. Each student took a different element, and their task was to simply create a TOUCHcast that explained the element to the rest of their group. They had a period to compose the video. They then shared it that night. The next day, and their homework was to watch each other's videos. The next day they came in, they had to vote for the best one out of their group, and we then showed them to the whole class, and in that way went through each of the 6 elements of the score guide for the changeover time essay. Several of them were very entertaining. And they actually all said at the end that it really helped them both internalize the different sections and figure out what they needed to do, and then reinforced it quite nicely, seeing the whole final product put in one place.
Hi, my name is Rob Parkin. I'm a history teacher here at Burlington High School, and I teach U.S. History 1, U.S. History 2, International Studies. For my U.S. History 1 class, my freshmen just did a project recently on digital storytelling, using the U.S. Constitution and looking at the Bill of Rights, the different amendments, and the different articles to explain a digital story using social media. More importantly, they used different apps like TOUCHcast, Notability. They also used EduCreations and different voice threads to basically share stories, images, and primary sources with their classmates. And they had certain requirements, such as the video had to be 3 to 5 minutes long. It had to include 10 plus images. 3 of those images needed to be at least primary sources that were well explained, and connecting the curriculum to the actual technological uses of those devices and of those apps.
I'm Jen BRUMBY. I teach world history, and I use TOUCHcast on a World War II project. Each student was given like a concept or a term or a word from the curriculum, and they had to create a news assignment as if they were in Germany or France or the Pacific or wherever that event was taking place, and report on it using TOUCHcast and pulling in either a map place or an image, a picture, a photograph from the time period. And it was fun. They had fun with it. It was easy to use, and so they were able to play around with it themselves, and I could show them some things, and it worked really well.
Hi, I'm Marissa. Hi, I'm Erin. And we're going to be doing a TOUCHcast for Mr. Parkin's history class. And it's on the amendments 20 through 27.
We basically have to make a recording and talk about the amendments and use pictures to explain them.
Like a digital
Video thing.
video, yes.
So I'm Erin Martin, and I'm a junior. This is Dan. He's a junior. We're all juniors. We're in Miss FISHEL'S history class. We were using TouchCast just to do a fake news report on information about a certain country. TouchCast, it was nice, but I wish that it had like the ability to like edit, so if we messed up we could go back and like fix it, but I don't think it did.
Actually it does. You get to re-record it again.
Yeah, like we would have to re-record the whole thing, but instead of like having to re-record it, I wish we could like pick out certain areas that we wanted to like delete. Anybody else?
This is a very nice app. Like, do you use it a lot of cool effects?
Oh yeah, I like
Yeah,
this.
the green screen, that didn't completely work, but
Yeah,
it's
but-
the idea.
I like the idea. I liked how you could actually put pictures on the screen while you were recording. So you could have a picture of a giraffe right here if you were recording me right now.